What's up, you guys? It's Steve here with a breaking news update. This is your stimulus check update and stimulus package update, as today we heard Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announce that they are going to be readying, starting tomorrow, the process of reconciliation. And they're going to be running this alongside bipartisan talks. And it sounds like they're thinking bipartisan talks are just going to be falling apart and they're going to have this ready. But not only that, we're also hearing that they said that they want to have the entire infrastructure bill ready and passed in the month of July. That includes both the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan, both physical and social infrastructure, which is huge. This means that stimulus could be rolling out as early as next month. Now, in addition to that, we also had some other breaking news today, and that is for those of you that are thinking that reconciliation is not going to work because of Senator Joe Manchin. Well, we also had him announce today that he is warming up to the thought of a Democrat-only infrastructure bill, saying that bipartisan talks might fall apart and that he is ready for the process of reconciliation. As we just heard him say last week that he would never give up on bipartisan talks, well, he has changed his tune. So you guys, we're going to be diving into this update. This could be a game changer for stimulus. So let's go ahead and dive right into this breaking news and this late evening update on stimulus. But before we do, don't forget to do me a quick favor. If you appreciate these updates, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if this is your first time here and you like to stay up to date, and be sure to shoot me any questions on Instagram at SteveRam3. But with that being said, you guys, let's just go ahead and dive right into this video footage and these articles right now.
Tomorrow, I'm convening a meeting with all 11 Democratic members of the Senate Budget Committee regarding a fiscal year 22 budget resolution. And now that President Biden's fiscal 22 budget request has been received by Congress, the Budget Committee can begin the important work of producing a budget resolution, especially with respect to the Jobs and Family Plan. As you know, a budget resolution will outline how we go forward and includes issues that are affected, that are part of reconciliation. So both are moving forward. The bipartisan track and the track on reconciliation. And both we hope to get done in the month of July, both the budget resolution and the bipartisan bill.
Well, there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as we just heard him say that they want to pass this with both parts of the reconciliation bill, and they want to pass this in July. So this is going to be a massive reconciliation process. Now, let's take a look at this Axios article that just came out that says Schumer to begin budget reconciliation process on Wednesday, tomorrow. And it says Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer plans to formally trigger the budget reconciliation process on Wednesday, setting Democrats up to ram the White House's American Jobs and Families Plan through the Senate via a simple majority vote in July. Now, why it matters? Announcing this strategy now could be dangerous to the group of 20 bipartisan lawmakers trying to hash out a deal on a hard infrastructure portion of President Biden's package. Now, some of the Republicans in the group may be less keen in continuing negotiations, knowing that they plan to force a more progressive parts of Biden's plan through a partisan process regardless of a deal. Now, it will also be harder to convince GOP senators on the outside to get on board with a potential compromise. So this alone has disrupted everything. This announcement that reconciliation process is going to be beginning. Now, driving the news, Schumer will convene a meeting Wednesday with all 11 Democratic members of the Senate Budget Committee and will urge them to have the budget resolution. Now, what he's labeling a unity budget ready to be presented to the conference in early July, and he hopes to pass it by the end of the month. Schumer said that he also plans to bring a scaled-down infrastructure package to the Senate floor in July under the regular order. Now, here we go. Biden's family plan, which includes an increased child care, expanded health care, free community college, and universal pre-K, will also be in this. Now, we will also see if other provisions such as fourth stimulus checks, extending out the child tax credit, other provisions that people would like to see included, all those proposals. This would be the time that we're going to be seeing if any of these are going to get put in before this gets formed into a bill and passed into law. Now, Schumer will say that the Families Plan proposal from the president is essential to the resolution. So this is going to be a massive package that's going to include everything. Now, this will not be supported by Republicans and probably at all, and must be robustly funded in reconciliation. Now, in addition to that, we heard from Senator Joe Manchin, who has changed his tune on the process of reconciliation. Coincidence? I think not. Here's an article that just came out today. This was breaking news. Manchin softens on Democrat-only infrastructure bill as bipartisan group falters. And it says Senator Joe Manchin on Monday backtracked on his opposition to Democrats going at it alone on infrastructure as a group of senators from both parties struggle to find a solution that will bring together the 60 Senate votes needed to pass a bipartisan bill. And it says Manchin told reporters, "I like to make sure both of them get a fair look, looking at everything," when asked whether he would vote for reconciliation or not. Now, the remarks come as Manchin said earlier this month, "I don't think we should. I really don't," when asked about using reconciliation to pass the infrastructure bill. And he said he wanted to avoid the temptation. But as you guys know, we saw a video clip of him last week saying that he would never give up on bipartisan talks. And now we're hearing him change his tune. So a lot of people saying that he would stop the process. Well, I think if it comes down to it being the only means by which we're going to be getting any form of stimulus, he's going to get on board, even though he might be reluctant or might request some additional modifications like we saw with the last package. He's probably going to get on board because he doesn't want to be the only person stopping this from going through. Also, the latest comments come as multiple progressive Democrats are warning they may oppose a proposal from a bipartisan group, of which Manchin is a part of, making it much harder to reach 60 votes. So we're hearing we can't pass this through the regular means. We're not going to be able to get enough people on both sides of the table to come together. Senator Bernie Sanders told reporters he wouldn't vote for the proposal due to its lack of tax increases on wealthy Americans, while Senator Ed Markey and Jeff Merkley say that it lacks necessary investments to combat climate change. So there's a lot of people that have issues with this bipartisan group, and we heard Bernie Sanders, who has said that he's just sitting in the background waiting because he wants to have reconciliation, and he feels like all these bipartisan talks, they're going to be for nothing, and it looks like he might have been right. Now, Senate Minority Whip John Thune, however, he told Politico, the stars are kind of lining up for a bipartisan infrastructure bill, asserting a Democrat-only bill with large tax increases would be more difficult to pass. So we have somebody here saying that bipartisan is the way to go, but we will see, because it looks like we don't have enough support from both sides of the table to get them to come together and pass it through the regular means. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is huge breaking news regarding stimulus. This is going to be rattling the foundations of the bipartisan talks, and essentially we're going to see if Democrats totally abandon this, maybe even GOP as well, and we'll just see if Democrats all huddle together and they support the process of reconciliation to pass the infrastructure bill with whatever provisions they feel are necessary. And this includes both the jobs plan and the families plan. And we're going to see what provisions get included, what Democrats really support and push through on this process. And I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. I'm expecting a lot more news to start rolling out on this tomorrow as soon as they ready that process of reconciliation. And we'll see if the push continues on to actually get this passed in the month of July, in just 1 month. And July is just 2 weeks away. So you guys, we'll see what unfolds. I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And also, if you missed the latest in my previous videos regarding the IRS and the portal for stimulus for the child tax credit, the latest on the unemployment and the tax returns, be sure to check out those videos as I cover everything as of today, June 15th, 2021. And once again, you guys, I'll keep you up to date on all the information as it rolls out. And if you like and appreciate that, don't forget to take a second to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date. Follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Use the links in the description below to get some free stocks and free crypto. Get that free money. And if you want to see what trades I'm doing in stocks or crypto, consider joining that Patreon group as well. But with that being said, you guys, hope you enjoyed this late evening breaking news update. Maybe you're watching this tomorrow. If so, hope you have a blessed day. If you're watching this tonight, hope you have a great evening. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.